Good afternoon and welcome to the channel. It is a gorgeous day. Got the McLaren and the C5 in the garage. Duramax is right over there. You just can't see it. Starting out with a merch plug, of course. We have 3 different ones, right? Or 4?
Dude, well,
we got 5.
We have 5.
5.
Well, you get the pick.
These are all going to be on the website as of tonight, InShaneDesigns.com, available for sale, 20 bucks each, and you can pick whatever one you want. We got the McLaren here at my house, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is where all the vlogs start.
This is my favorite
here at the house.
shot, though, like just the angle of the car.
My biggest picture on Instagram ever, right here, with 35,000 likes.
Are you serious?
35,000 likes on this one.
That's definitely going to be one.
So I think that will be a good seller. I'm going to guess that that's going to be a good seller based on 35,000 likes. So there you go. On the website tonight. Always appreciate your support on the poster sales. They're always fucking awesome. And I hope you guys like these. We got key tags available right now. Second link down below. Actually, I think I moved it up to the first link. Not sure. It says key tags now available. Anyway, we got Hey Buddy in camo, SS717 in camo, Hey Buddy in red, and I have a new one coming out that is really fucking cool. Like an amazing looking key tag. Now I know that amazing and key tag in the same sentence doesn't usually jive, but trust me, it's really fucking cool. You guys are gonna love it. And I know that the cold starts in the McLaren are not quite as spectacular as the C5 or the C7. Not as good as the Vets, and it never will be. You do get that muffled turbo sound with this car, but I am doing something, in the process of doing something to make the sound a little bit better right now. Still sounds really fucking cool in its own way. Before we start talking about the McLaren, I want to give you some updates on other things on the channel. So I'm thinking about starting a podcast channel just for like an hour-long video you can put in the background when you're doing homework or office work, whatever you're doing, and you just kind of want background noise and you can listen in, or maybe when you're working out. I like listening to podcasts when I go to the gym, something like that. So I'm thinking about starting that up. It will be totally separate from the current channel, just something where, you know, maybe like Andy and I can make videos, Andy and Nick, and I, maybe Troy as well, and Dirty Max Jack, some other people, and we can have guests on the program. God, I love the turn-in on this fucking car. I'm thinking about doing that, and the C7 should be done by next Friday, should be done totally, so cam heads, lower pulley, all that good shit, and we'll take it to the dyno with, again, Andy, and the car should have the interior done within like 2 days from Westy. He's working on it today, and it shouldn't take him very long. So those are some little channel updates. Let me know what you think of the podcast idea. I think it's going to be really cool. And again, if you don't like it, it's not going to change anything on this channel, so don't worry about that. I wanted to talk about why I am just loving this car more and more as time goes on, because when I bought it, to be totally honest, I wasn't really that well versed in the world of McLaren. One of the big reasons why I bought this over a Huracan or something like that was because McLaren Philly is so close. And that's a huge reason why I love McLarens, and I just love the brand, is the dealerships and the people who run them. McLaren Philly, everybody is so nice. When I went up there about a year and a half ago with Troy, I had no intentions of buying a car, and I told them, I was like, yeah, I'm just here with Troy to film, and they totally humored me and were like, oh, that's cool, and they took me to the warehouse facility where all their big cars are stored. Some of them I wasn't allowed to film because the owners don't like that kind of thing, which is totally cool. But the fact that I could even look at them, and again, I had no intentions of buying a car. Good luck getting that type of treatment with Ferrari or maybe even Lamborghini. But Lamborghini usually are very nice as well. The big difference for me is the Ferrari dealerships and the way they treat you and the way they think they're better than everybody else. And it's funny because I had a close friend of mine who has a McLaren, not Troy, but he was actually cross-shopping, sort of like me. I was looking between a Huracan and a McLaren. He was looking between a 488 Huracan and a McLaren. And the guys at the Ferrari dealership said, oh, the 570 is a piece of crap. It's for people that can't afford a real supercar and all that shit. And they were serious, and this is a Ferrari salesman. So, and I believe that story. That seems to kind of go along with how Ferrari people present themselves. And I just don't like the stigma of that brand. I don't like the whole brand. That's all I can say. I just really don't like the way they treat people and how they view themselves. McLaren, totally opposite. Very nice people. Again, the guys at McLaren Philly. Some people think I'm sponsored to talk about McLaren Philly, but I'm not. They're just really nice, and they deserve to be talked about, and they deserve the business. So I really appreciate them. And again, the brand as a whole, I feel like I've said that a lot, but very impressed with how welcoming McLaren has been to me. I'm looking forward to being an owner for a long time and being a part of the family for a long time. So that's a huge reason why I love McLarens now and why my love has grown so much for them. But like I was gonna say, I wasn't that well versed with McLarens. I knew that this car was fast, but I didn't know it was as fast as it really was. I mean, this car is faster than everything, faster than a Huracan, way faster than a Huracan or an R8 V10 Plus, faster than a 488. And if you don't believe me, check these out.
Audi R8, Porsche 911 Turbo S, a McLaren 570S, and the latest Nissan GTR.
It's insane how fast this car is compared to its competition. And don't forget, it's cheaper. It's the cheapest by far. You can get these with a good discount now. Mine MSRP'd at like $220. You can pick one up for about $200. That's way cheaper than any Huracan, and a hell of a lot cheaper than a 488, which is like around $300. So I mean, just, I don't know how you can argue with this. It's also more practical than those cars. I've seen the trunk space. It's got more front trunk space than the Huracan and the R8. It's got a shelf in the back, which is about average, but it definitely has the most storage space out of all the supercars as well. So it's really hard to make, unless you just don't like McLarens, it's really hard to make a case against buying this car. You know, unless you are just a Lamborghini fan, you want a Lambo, you want a Ferrari, or you want an R8. But if you're looking at it from a purely factual standpoint, there is no reason why you shouldn't buy this car. And I can tell you for a fact, after driving it around for 2 weeks now, I've owned the car for about 2 weeks, and I have 800 miles on it. I'd like to have more. I love to drive my cars. I just took it to New York City last weekend, so I would like to have more. Unfortunately, I live in PA, so the weather this time of year can prevent me from driving. But after these 800 miles, you know, the initial excitement I had from buying my first supercar has not died down at all, like with some vehicles. You get it, and then after a short time, you're like, well, it's not really that special. This thing, again, every single day that goes by, I just get more and more excited. Real quick recap on why you should buy a McLaren over the competition. It looks amazing, it's cheaper, it's faster, it's more practical, and the most important thing, the doors go up. I will be right back. I'm getting a haircut. We're back, but I wanted to finish talking about something that I started to mention earlier and then forgot what I was saying and moved on to something else, and that is, I think it's funny how Lamborghini gets accused of cheating on lap times and pumping up performance numbers and everything like that. Ferrari, we all know pretty much that they send juiced up press cars to magazines and everything to make themselves look better. McLaren lies too, but it's to make their cars not look as good as they really are. God damn, I love it. Up with a small mail time. I've chipped away at the packages pretty good here. We don't have too many left, but I will have to go back to the post office to make another run shortly. Here we have a very well drawn McLaren, appears to be 650S on the package, and this is from Colorado, long way away. Some packing paper and a little, oh look, it's a little McLaren 650S. It's white like Troy's. Look at that, we can share it. He has an MP12, MP4, I have a 570, 650. Now we got 3 McLarens, and we got business cards here. Kit Soon Siberian Forest Cat on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Mike, heard you lost a bet with Troy Sowers and had to buy a McLaren, so we wanted to save you some money and decided to send you ours. Well, that would have helped a couple of weeks ago. Our merch site is called the Desocialized Medicine Store at Rageon.com. We do our own t-shirt designs since the wife is savvy with Photoshop. If you are interested in getting some more Street Speed 717 shirt designs out there, we would love to make something for you. Thank you guys very much for the McLaren. I do like that. It will go up with my Corvette collection, and good luck with your YouTube channel. Check them out if you would like. Somehow I lost my knife, so I'm opening packages with a screwdriver. It kind of sucks. Here we have a nice microfiber cloth. I'm always in need for more of these. I like that. Packing paper. And a bottle of something called Cryptocoat, the best surface sealant. I'll be asking Troy Sowers if that's actually true. Hey, my name is Zayad and I own Cryptocoat.com. 22 years old, moved to the US 7 years ago and just received his citizenship last summer. Congratulations. Currently, I am chasing the American dream. Love your videos and everything you do. In the box, you will find a bottle of Cryptocoat, which is very easy to apply car sealant. I know this seems like an ad because it is. Fair enough, at least you admit it. But I truly want you to try Cryptocoat and see how great it works for yourself. And I like getting free stuff. It's fun to try out, so it's a win-win. You can watch our videos and learn more at Cryptocoat.com. Here you go, check them out, Cryptocoat.com. Again, we'll talk to Troy about that one. This is from Corsa Luso in Nevada. Very nice. We got some boxes of coffee beans here. Welcome to the Corsa Luso family. Thrilled to have you along for the ride as we embark on this caffeine-fueled journey. The track, in the garage, or at your local Cars and Coffee meet. Spread the word by tagging at Corsa Luso for a chance to win free coffee and more. So this is some car-themed coffee, I suppose. Check them out. My garage is gonna smell fantastic. Last one here is a box from New York, and here we go. It's got a map on it, and it shows some type of, this might be a treasure hunt. Hey buddy, big hi from Colombia, not the state, but the country. Is there some other stuff other than chocolate in this box? Hope you like the coffee. This is by far the best in the world. So this is somebody else sending, so we got this coffee, the car coffee, and this is also coffee. Coffee 2 times in a row. All this was carried 3,000 plus miles from my hometown, Pereira, and mailed to you by my little sister that lives near you. I was intended to send you a license plate from Colombia, but this side of the world is way more paranoid than yours, and you can't export a license plate if you're not the owner of the car that it belongs to. Well, I'm sure that there are problems with theft. David, thank you very much for the C7, the coffee, and okay, those are the coffee treats, and this here is the actual coffee. I can't wait to try all my caffeinated beverages. Folks, that is going to do it for this mail time and for this upload, so I hope that you enjoyed. If you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.